That's not a bird. Try to do that, Ben. That's not a bird. That's them. It's funny. Try to do it, Ben. Try to do it. Look at the turtle. Look at the turtle right there. He's huge. Yep, but he's getting out of there. Do it again. It's pacing us. You hear how it's already up past us now? That's crazy. The last ones we heard were way behind you. It's pacing right with us from off to the right. Because he knows where we're going. I can't whistle, so that was a poor try. That's where they bees, folks. Although he was over on this side of us today, and the reason for that is we walked down this trail really far before we doubled back. Yep. They're probably gonna whistle us in like he was just doing now. That's their theme. They whistle us in. Got a little bit of water here. Hey, Ben, do you have a water? Then you should get yourself one. Sorry, folks, but a water is needed. Thank you. All right. Good refreshing water. They're most likely going to whistle us in, or something of the sort, even though they just did on the main trail. Yeah, that's really nice in here off to the right. There's lots of very unique structures and various different bends of trees. Are some natural? Sure. You could probably rule a lot of them out to be. But there's a lot that clearly indicate, something else. In there with the pines, there's a very low, there's not very many palmetto bushes in there, which is good. They can't be comfortable to go wide. We're gonna push our way a little deeper than the gifting site. Excuse me. Hey Ben, whistle one time. All the apples and Snickers are gone. I don't see any pieces of wrappers. The jewels, everything's gone, Ben. I don't even see a piece of a wrapper. And the blue jewel is gone. The red and white jewel is still there. So Ben, you gotta take this over. Wow. Yeah, even the Snickers bars are gone, bro. I told you, they're right here. Waiting on us right now. It's all good, I got them. You can back up some, and if you want to film out in the woods, either to your right or straight ahead, and like, you don't even have to film me do this.
You don't.
Just film the woods mostly, because then we can watch the video, me and the viewers. I mean, if you can back me here and there, it's no big deal. I'm not saying like I'm faking anything.
Oh yeah, okay.
You to see. Not a sign of the wrappers, Ben.
Is this some kind of joke?
Which is crazy. You can definitely get this on camera for a few seconds here and there just to see what I'm doing, but predominantly you're better off on the woods, I think.
With the Snickers bars.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they're gone.
I'm not.
Do you remember where you put the Snickers bars?
Yeah. Right here was where we went.
You can't see that from the trail.
They're not gonna last long, these Snickers, anyway. And bro, check it out, I'm hooking them up. I'm gonna pick up them rubies, or you think I should leave them for them?
Pick them up. Pick them up.
You got it on there? You could start going behind me, because I'm gonna hit the dinner bell and we're gonna leave.
Okay.
You could go back over there. Peace. We're out. We're done. Not a sign of Snickers or apples. The blue ruby's missing and the red and white one is still there.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's definitely been someone or something. You can't see that from the trail. You couldn't see that from the trail, I don't think. Maybe now with the peanut butter there,
Yeah.
you might be able to see it from the trail. But
We're gonna come back,
before, there's no way. So
and most likely that plastic jar will be laying there so clean it's gonna look almost dishwasher clean, but then you'll look closer and see it's saliva clean and their DNA is all up in it.
something different than human.
But I'm not even gonna do any of that stuff. It's been done, you know. Dr. Melba Ketchum,
Something different than a human being was there.
like 120 something DNA samples, hair, scat, blood, urine, skin matter, pretty much everything. 120 some different pieces sent to 12 different laboratories, DNA banks. DNA study in 2015, so we know what they are. And, you know, we don't know how much it ranges. Some people think they're getting dropped off by UFOs yesterday and with us half the time. And some people think it's completely an ape, not even part human, just that ain't right either, or we would have one in a zoo. They're way too intelligent for you to get them in there. They're 95% human on the female side, and the 5% unknown. That's where the alien people come in. I'm not really subscribing to all that. I don't know. I don't have an answer. And hey, you're entitled to your opinion, but the spectrum in the Bigfoot community varies vastly. So once again, some people think it's just a simple ape we haven't caught up yet. And some think aliens made them and drop them off here, pick them up, hang out, go to the mall. shoot some hoops, do whatever, you know. But yeah, all 3 Snickers bars completely gone. Not even a shred of a wrapper,
surprised.
which I was hoping for. And all 3 apples again,
I
bro.
said no way the Snickers bars was definitely gonna still be there.
Yep.
This is definitely
It's 11 apples,
something I need boots for.
11 Red Delicious apples, and 6 Snickers bars.
I definitely do not want to step on a ceiling.
Well, I'm glad I got that recorded earlier in the beginning of this with them him pacing us.
Yeah. Are you still recording?
Yes,
Oh.
but it's only been like 17 minutes, and what did I say in the car? Watch it be a 3rd different whistle, you know, like the first 2 were different, and it was a pretty cool whistle, dude. And then the last one I heard from it sounded like it was 50 yards behind us, right? The next whistle I hear is like a few seconds later, and it was a little past us up on the right.
Yeah.
And that's my word. It was in like 4 seconds. And I didn't really hear him pacing me, but these boots make a lot of noise right there. But yeah, they're taking everything for sure. There's no question that they're there. They bugged out today and they whistled differently at us and paced us down the whole main trail, because instead of doing what we normally do, changed up routine and went straight down the main trail for quite a distance. And they were whistling at us as we passed them and got down the distance, till we eventually came back up to here and went to the gifting spot. But yeah, all 3 Red Delicious apples and all 3 Snickers gone without a trace in just a couple days. And you know, yeah, they're here, they're chilling. The elusive Florida skunk ape. I found them. In a year and a half of doing research, I found them. Went to mad places. And yes, I'm not trying to shoot them or capture them, so I do have a better probability of having interaction. That's my point of view on that. I'm giving them something they want. Even the most primitive of species would accept that food source. But these ones are intelligent enough to whistle us down, pace us down. They have not shown any hostility to us at all. So I'm going on record right now in saying this, Ben. A lot of these opinions out there is that these are the most murderous, vicious beast monsters on Earth, and they want to kill you. The fact is 99.999% of interactions end up with them walking away, or them trying to intimidate you, which can be some small rocks or rocks thrown in your direction at your feet, not hitting you, but bouncing by you. And the bluff charge. And there's a grunt, and the growl's bad too. But they do all of that. And then still, when a hunter has stood his ground, a guy who never planned to run into this thing he didn't believe in, he runs into this thing and he stands his ground. This thing stomps the ground, vibrates everything. They're 60 yards away. And he grunted and stuff, but he did all that and left. And so yeah, but I'm gonna wrap this up for today. 20-minute video. They paced us with the cool whistle. You'll hear it in the video in the beginning. But we'll come back and see the Snickers and the apples gone and the peanut butter in the next 2 days.